At some point, our tools in every spiritual practice we have known, every teaching we have known, every belief we have known will have to go. Have you ever seen how a parrot will hold on to its perch? It will stay perched. Even when you open the cage, it remains there. Why? Because it feels that it is safer for it to remain perched to that than not. So what happens if you let go of the crutch? You can fly away, and the world is your oyster. You can go anywhere you wish. When we hold on and hold on to beliefs, to the way that things ought to be, to our psychoanalysis of our spiritual awakening, then we are our own jail. We are our own prison. We are our own limitation. Even after a spiritual awakening, it is true that as you're going through it, you will want to know, what is this? Why am I going through it? But at some point, because you're awakening, your innate nature of simply knowing and tuning into wisdom that is already available to you will kick in, if it hasn't already. And when that kicks in, as you're able to recognize the truth inside, you will recognize the truth all around. Because folks, the truth is, what is the truth? Everything that you see around, whether it's good, bad, whichever way, that is all duality that is necessary for us to see the other side of the coin. It is but a play for us to experience this. But to experience it fully, we recognize it as a play. But where a lot of us will get stuck on the spiritual awakening path is that when we recognize it's a play, then we don't want to play. We recognize it's a play, so we shy away from engaging with life. We shy away from living fully. Those of you who are on this path, you will feel, no, yes, you want more, you want to tune into your abundance, but you don't want to receive money. Yes, you want to receive more, but what stops you is that belief about money. Some of you may feel that, yes, I feel this loneliness, I feel like there is a lack of connection, I feel I want to be connected, I feel like I'm missing my tribe. Yet you won't want to engage with anything that feels uncomfortable. Yeah? Not just that, for some of you, just this world, or saying it's 3D, we don't want to get involved in it. But you're also 3D, we are all 3D, isn't it? So what is 3D? This three-dimensional body that we have. And the body consciousness is what we refer to as the third dimension, as something being 3D. But because there are other dimensions to us, we then are able to elevate our consciousness and experience various ways of being, different forms of consciousness in physical reality. So for some of us, we'll shy away from material life. For some of us, we'll become overly judgmental. Oh, I don't want to accumulate any more karma, so I won't do this, I won't do that. Yeah. So you see, folks, spiritual awakening is not about do's and don'ts. You know, it is not about you restraining or you disciplining or you being in any way. Spiritual awakening is about you going through the limbs of that awakening, whatever it is that that awakening is bringing, because if there's something that comes up to the surface, let it out. Let it run its course. You don't let it run its course, it sits, and then it acts as that very thing that is going to keep you stagnant. So you won't be on this side, you won't be on that side. Yeah. So look at where you are, folks. It's a constant checking that we're doing with ourselves. So when you're on a spiritual awakening path, the awakening itself is the teacher. The awakening itself will guide you. Yeah, you see, you don't need a guru or a teacher or any physical guide as such, although they will come, they'll be all around. And whether you want to, you don't need to buy into any belief system. You see, you don't want to add more layers, because in an awakening, what we're doing, eventually you're going to get rid of it all anyway. Yeah. So when we form communities within that awakening, we then also get attached to that community. We get attached to the lead in that community, or the lead thought, the lead vibration, the lead belief system in that community. Yeah, it can keep you in that, it can lock you in that belief as well. Whilst there is nothing wrong with it, we can be part of this community. Of course, it feels safe, it feels that we're now with our tribe, or it feels that sense of community, because we always have that longing to belong, that connection. Yeah, so it's okay to have that, as long as there is nothing that is impeding you. If you have something that is inside of you, and you think, oh, but maybe I can't discuss this, or maybe this isn't quite so spiritual. Yeah? Ask yourself, what is not spiritual? Everything is, and you go through your awakening, that's what you realize. It's all, there is nothing that is not. So with your awakening, as you get deeper, what is changing? As you change, your dynamic is changing. What is changing is all that you're fetching from the field of consciousness, all that you're fetching from the field of existence, and reacting or engaging in it so that it is now part of you. That's what you're doing. Yeah. And at some point, you'll come to a point where there's nothing to prove, there's nothing to shake off, and anything that you're working on, it is like you just embrace it and say, yeah, that's okay, because remember, there would have been a time on the continuum of spiritual awakening, or even before, when you felt that this is the biggest problem right now, we'll never get through it. So you go back and say, look, did you not get through it? And now you're here. So folks, sending you so much love as always. I took the liberty to post something that was posted, I think, about a year ago. I felt that it was still relevant today as it was then. So please do have a look at the preceding post, which is all about psychology and spirituality. That we cannot psychoanalyze our spirituality. We cannot psychoanalyze spiritual awakening, and a psychological healing is not going to heal fully. But what a spiritual awakening does, it does give the final healing, so that you then no longer need to do anything else. So when you heal at that level, the physical level will just follow. If that is the course that you have chosen, just embrace life as it is right now, wherever you are. Sending you so much love. Take care.